Hey, this your boy JG, back with another video on music tips and reviews with JG. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please press the subscribe button so you'll be updated on all my latest content. So let's get into it. And also I have Cash App if you want to support your boy and you like the content that you've seen, and you get a lot of important information from what I talk about on this show. Please support your boy $JGillsVA. It'll be greatly appreciated. So I think this is a very important topic that I'm gonna talk about because I've been thinking about this a lot because I'm in the music business, and I go through different things, different contracts. People want to work with me as far as music is concerned, and the important thing you got to know is music business, the basics of the music business, because if you don't know it, you're gonna drown. And it's sad sad to say people take advantage of you in the music business. Any type of music business you go in, you might do all the work on a particular song, and somebody else want more of the percentage, more of the money, more of the pie than you have. So you have to be careful of those people that's in the industry, and knowing the basics is very important. A lot of people hear things about music business from certain people, but they don't really get information from the inside source on what to do. And so me as a producer and songwriter, I had to research myself certain things, because certain things have happened to me in the past. People try to take advantage of things, my music and stuff like that, and I had to know what was right and what was wrong. And you have to know the basics, starting from when you work on a song, or you produce a song, or you sing a song, or you write a song. You got to know that that's your copyright, that's your property, per se. It's kind of like having a car, but at the same time you should copyright your music with the government. Copyright.gov. It's just like a car. You got to get your car registered. Even though it's your car, you have to register it with DMV, with your state, in order if your car is stolen, that you have proof that you own that car. So the same thing with music. You own the song as soon as you produce it or write it, but of course sampling is a different thing. But if you produced the music, you wrote the music, you composed, arranged, and wrote the lyrics, you're the owner of that music. Or you just wrote the song, you're the owner of those lyrics. And so you have to realize those things when you are in a music session, music studio session. You got to know your rights as far as that music is concerned, because but at the same time things are negotiable. I think when you first start off in the music business, some things you have to do for free, in order for you to get that exposure. First off, I heard a lot of top super producers, they produce songs under other big producers, and they didn't get the credit the big producer got it, because that's who the company or the big record label paid for that particular song. And so it's a lot of stuff goes on like that, where the big producer gets all the money from that song, and the person that actually did the song gets anything. And they might just get like a work for hire type of pay. And so you have to understand those things when you get in the music industry. Some things you can take then some things after a while, you like, hey, I got some credibility. You know, I deserve more than what I have. And also, very important, there's a lot of artists out there that write their own songs. And I've come in contact with a lot of artists. When I first meet up with them, they were like, I'm so serious about music. You know, they be so serious about, you know, writing music or recording music. And I say, you know, do you have a PRO? Do you have a performance rights organization? They're like, what's that? And you know, that's a problem. You know, that's a problem, because you can't get no royalties unless you have a PRO. So that's very important that you get a PRO. When you become a songwriter or producer, you have to, you know, take care of those things, because you're not going to get paid if they play your song on the radio or somebody perform it live. You're not going to get paid because you don't have a PRO. So that's very important as well. So these things are, you know, very crucial that you know. These are just the basics. It's a lot more to it. You know, contracts, exclusive, leasing, label advances. It's so much more. But you know, these are the basics of you know, having your music heard and stuff like that. You have to have the rights to your music. And also, you know, once you get a PRO as a writer, shout out to my good friend Cassandra. She's an artist. I remember a long time ago, her manager, she told me you should get a publishing. You know, you should get your own publishing under your PRO, Performance Rights Organization. And I'm with ASCAP, and so I follow her, what she said, because I know she's very experienced in the music business. And I got my publishing, and I thank her for telling me that, because you know, later on I saw how it paid off, because you know, not only you get paid for writing a song, but you get a percentage for, you know, being your own publisher. And so I'm glad I took that, you know, advice. So, you know, whatever advice you get along the way, absorb it. You know, don't take it as, you know, somebody just telling you what to do, but take that advice, study it, research it, and it might be something that'll change your life. And I know a lot of producers, big producers, that learn their lessons, you know, after a while. I remember seeing an interview with Teddy Riley. He said he didn't get paid for Keith Sweat Make It Last Forever album, or, you know, over that whole time, because his management, you know, they didn't take care of him. And plus Keith Sweat, he didn't really, you know, handle business well. So it's a lot, you know, it's a lot in the music business that people need to know. It's a lot of shady people, and a lot of people, you know, that you knew before they got that big break, they'll change on you. I'm just being honest. And so just know those things. You know, be in a good circle where you know you have honest people, and you control your destiny in the music business. You know, don't let nobody control you or make you sign certain contracts. You know, don't have your head too big that you don't think about what you're about to do, because you might be signing you know, you might be signing your life away in a way, because you might be signing a contract where a certain company or a label own all the songs in your lifetime, you know. So that happened. I don't know if y'all saw the Clock Sisters movie. Twinkie, she sold all her rights to her songs for a car, and she didn't know what she was signing. She and her mom, Maddie Moss Clark, and that, you know, that happened in the gospel industry as well, gospel music industry. You know, just because, you know, they love God, don't mean it ain't no shady people in the gospel music industry as well. So it's just, you know, it's just a lot of basics, things that people need to know as far as, you know, songwriting and producing. And, you know, a lot of stuff you have to research for yourself. I'm just telling you some of the basic stuff. You know, start from copyright to make sure you in a session you do your splits, how much percentage, if that song is on the album, how much percentage that you get off of that single or that song on the album.